Ladies and gentlemen, nobody asked for it, but here it is anyway. Welcome to the first episode of the Chicken Coop. My name is Khadesh Frank, and today our guest is the man himself, Mr. Memphis, Khadesh Frank. How are you today, little bro?
I'm good.
Mm.
Um, well, as you could tell, I'm nervous, but as we talk more, I have a lot to say today because it's a very interesting podcast, and I have a lot of stuff on my mind. Obviously, you all know I'm Khadesh Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Look me up, and yeah, take it
Okay,
away.
okay. How has the past couple of days been? Because I know you haven't necessarily been training much, and looking forward to the potential to head to school away. But so far, let's talk about the downtime you've had because it's pretty rare since you've had some time to just relax.
Well, I'm taking this time. I have to relax. Very intense because training is very intense. So when I have the time to relax, I'm going to take it
This man saying training
as
intense, bro.
much as possible.
I've been there multiple times. That training is food,
Bro,
That
you're
training
a
is food.
beginner. They're not going to give you anything. Anyways, I've been eating a lot, sleeping a lot, playing games,
Heavy on the sleeping a lot.
talking to friends, just genuinely enjoying myself before I have to get back into training mode where it's like, okay, I'm lucky and I'm actually put my best foot forward, go into this, and yeah, just enjoying myself until it's that time.
Right. In regard to the potential to head to Jamaica, actually, where did that start from? Was it a case where you went to a meet and you ended up meeting a coach there, or was it a case where how did that?
Well, so me, my mom, and my grandmother, his mom and his grandmother as well.
We have the two
Right.
brothers, bro.
We went to Grenada 2026 or Carifta, and my brother was there, and I was like, dog, you know how it go be for we to get a scholarship to Jamaica? And he was like, you're right, we're going to look for a Jamaican coach.
Wait, so they just find a random person?
Bro, we found Shanoya Douglas's coach.
Who's that? Who's Shanoya
You
Douglas?
wouldn't know who that is, but
in football terms,
bro, like Messi, bro.
Messi.
She's like that, bro.
That is,
She's
so
mad fast,
went,
bro.
Ole went and find
Yes,
the regional
full
Messi coach.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Uh-huh.
he was very friendly. He was like, well, in Jamaican accent. We asked him to see the coach from JC, Jamaica College.
Right.
He was like, make my call him. And next thing you know, we on the warm-up track. I speaking to coach. We exchange numbers, and like a few days later, he shoots me a message, and he was really interested in my height because I'm 14, I'm 6'3".
Okay. Flex much,
Right? So he was really interested in that, and that's where it all began, leading up to my potential scholarship.
So, as I said, you're all in Grenada for birthday, and you were just like, hey, we want to get Jamaican.
Find a Jamaican coach.
Okay. I mean, if you want it, you have to go and get it. Though. If you want it, you have to go and get it. I admire that. Which one of your friends was that?
A man named Shoto.
Shoto was it? Nah, don't give up this government. Anyways. Yeah. Okay, big up Shoto. All right, so that's when you found the coach and you had the conversation with him. Within having that conversation, how did you feel? Was it a case where you were nervous to speak to someone of this caliber, or you already had that assurance and that confidence, within yourself to speak to someone with his resume?
Yeah, well, I was confident because I know if I wanted to achieve this, I could go up to coach, being nervous and stuff, like I unsure if I won the scholarship or not. So I went up to him. I was confident in myself because I want this. This is something I want. This is something I've been dreaming of since I was a child. And now that this close to getting it is like a dream. So yeah, I was confident.
Okay, so I'm glad that you mentioned that this is something that you have always wanted since you were a kid. Why don't you walk us through that journey, starting with Memphis Juniors, get into the under 15 boys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so walk us through that. Walk us through your earliest memories with running.
Okay, so track piqued my interest at the age of 7,
Okay.
but I started to train at the age of 10
Mm-hmm.
because mommy wasn't taking me serious.
Bro,
So,
side note, you see this lady? I don't know what it is with her in any sport that isn't cricket. She hell bent, bro. She
bro,
hell bent. And we don't talk about cricket. But anyways, chat to me.
yeah. So I started training at 10, like I said, she wasn't taking me serious when I was 7, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started, the first day I went to Memphis, I went with mommy and daddy, you know. My first coach I spoke to was Coach Sean, big up Coach Sean,
Big up coach on one
right?
time.
And he basically made me to the young man that I am now because he helped me shape my mind at a young age to realize, cause bro,
Mm-hmm.
as you start the club, they
Mm-hmm.
just put you in 1 and 2, and
What
whether
is 1 and 2?
100 and 200.
Okay.
And if they realize like a more long distance, you could go to higher caliber of races.
All right.
But now, for now, I am 2 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
And well, first I was running 1 and 2.
Right. What is the but what is the emphasis on being capable of running longer distances? Though? Is it a case where they look for young talent that able to run at longer distances at speed, or just able to run long distances in general?
They're able to run long distances in general
Mm-hmm.
because it don't really matter about speed. If you're talented, you go run long distance. And yeah,
Okay. So, which category they ended up putting you in when you started?
well, they realized I was kind of speedy,
Mm-hmm.
but more endurance. So they put me in 2 and 4.
All right.
And when I moved to biggies, we just call it biggies, but usually juniors.
Mm-hmm.
Juniors in Memphis, I started to train with Coach Doc and Coach Antonia.
Man, like Doc, boy.
Big up, Doc,
The short
and
space
big
that
up,
time I was there.
Coach B.
Oh my gosh. Who's our coach, Antonio? That's what they
Yes,
call him.
big up Coach B
Nice,
and big
nice,
up
nice.
Doc, man. But like, yeah, it's a lot of mental battles. People think track is just, oh, you're running around a circle with not a hard, bro. Go train for 3 months, bro, you will pack up. Anyways, yeah, it had a lot of mental battles in track that both of my coaches helped me to overcome gradually, and it shaped me to be able to run as fast as I am able to run fast now.
Okay. So that would have been your earliest years in Memphis and in track itself. And at what age would you say, or would you be able to recall the moment when you started to notice that, hey, not only am I just another member of the club, I'm someone who is highly talented and highly touted?
I feel like the age of 12.
12? And that
Yeah,
would have been which competition you would say?
competition. I think it was Mason Hall, Tobago.
I think I remember that one.
Yeah,
I don't think.
because
Mm-hmm.
I did run 100 and I did win, but it was the heat.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, bro, if it does feel this good to win, now imagine later on. And I was like, I go and put my best foot forward to train and do my best.
So that was the moment when you realized you love winning.
Yes.
You're in love with winning. I mean, who like to lose? It don't make sense to put in all that effort, all that time on the track, all this investment into yourself, and you're comfortable with losing as well, you know? And obviously that stems further from you wanting to just win. And that's just yourself wanting to continuously be better and better every time you're on the track.
Better myself every day.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So from Mason Hall, you would have had your first moment where you noticed, hey, I love to win, but I love to win. That's when you really started to put your head down, and that's when everything just started to avalanche from there and just continue rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. So from then, your biggest achievements what would you say that would have been?
Biggest achievement, winning at juvenile championships. 400, bro. That was amazing because it have this boy named Seth. He's beaten me from under 13 every single 400 race I ran with him.
Yeah.
I lose, bro. And then January 2026, when track season first started, we ran a 400. I think it was Golden League. Some meet with Kishon World Cup. He does host the meet, and I think it's called Golden League. But like, yeah. And we ran a 400 on grass.
Yeah.
And I beat dude. And I was like, hold on, this season looking. And then at juvenile champs now, in the heat, at the 400, I beat him again.
Right.
And then for the finals, I just went out there and do my best, and I snatch the gold medal.
Okay. You mentioned your coaches, Coach Doc, Coach Sean. You said Coach Sean had a huge part to play in making you into the young man that you are today. How big of an impact has Coach Sean had in your life? Obviously outside of the track, because I know he's going to be pushing you day in, day out to be the best that you can be. But what other aspects of life itself he would have helped to shape your mind?
Basically like a father figure, because before my races, when I was young, I used to be real nervous and I used to doubt myself. And coach used to be like, bro, pick your head up. You can't go into a race with a negative mindset and expect to do positive things.
Exactly.
Like win or etc. So you need to get yourself in a gear, and he used to help me train hard because I used to be very lazy.
Yes. Still very lazy.
No, I just get the job done now.
I mean,
but back then I used to be overly lazy. But now, yeah, whatever I had to do, I just get done to the best of my ability. And Coach Sean just brought that dog out. Like, bro, bro, get out of time I work out, bro. This guy from UTT, bro, big man, by the way.
Yeah.
We run in 300s. It had this thing called rabbit, right? So they let somebody run for so and so meters who's slower than you, and then you chasing them. So them could try to run as fast, so we not to catch them, so them could get a PB, and we running to catch them, so we'll get a PB. So
so it's a case where they're running their fastest and not get caught, and you're running your fastest to catch them. So that's causing both of you to get a personal best.
So so they let a girl go first, run for so and so meters. Then me and dude had to chase she, and bro, two of them box me in at the start, bro, first 100. So I was like, alright, no problem, I'm gonna let them go. By the 150, I started make my move, and then when I come into the home stretch, I was like, hold on, bro, low key, losing his juice.
Yeah.
Started beat my arms. Started hawk, come home, bro, bro. That was amazing, and that helped me realize that once you put your mind to certain things and train hard, you will get stuff done.
You will. You really will. And just to add to that, the mind is such a powerful thing, and it really is only limited by whatever you cap yourself at. So if you set a certain limit to your mind, then that's all you'll be able to achieve. So being able to unlock your mind and be limitless with your thoughts is such an amazing thing. But would you say that track has helped you to carve out a path for yourself? Because outside the track, right? Because I know you want to be a sportsman. What would have been an avenue you would have wanted to go into? Like, let's say career-wise.
Career-wise? Well, obviously I can't run forever.
True.
So I need to find something to do outside the track. I'm not saying like completely replace it, but like find something that could actually help me to generate income. And I find that I could be like, or I could be a serviceman.
Nigga.
I am built,
bro. You're literally doing track, so you could get a scholarship, go away, study, come down and use your knowledge to start your own business or something. Don't go, bro. Let's see what they had the man doing. Who Amaral, the Bushmaster. Don't go in any service, bro. That's not for everybody. That's not for everybody.
I go crash out.
Yeah,
I can't be nah.
When telling you about your mother, can't all kind of thing, just so.
Not me.
Really. So that would have been the track journey so far. And to add on the note earlier from the time in Grenada, you would have actually gotten the opportunity to go to Jamaica. So how did that end up being finalized? Because when I first heard about it, I just thought it was something that could be in the works and potentially is something that would happen. I didn't know how soon it would happen. One, my baby is sleeping.
That baby.
Yeah, I didn't know how soon it was happening, and also but that it was gonna happen. I just thought it was long talk. So yeah, walk us through that.
So yeah, like I said, coach reached out to me. He was impressed by my height and stuff. And a day he was like, I'm gonna make you an official scholarship offer. And he was like, you know, to go through this, you need to send me your parents' information and stuff. So I gave him mommy number.
Right.
And two of them further spoke. And then she was like, you
Blood said further spoke.
You need to learn how to iron and stuff and all in that. And then I was like, yeah, really good. Because she wouldn't be telling me that just because they look iron for me. I'm lazy.
We established that.
We established that.
We established that already.
But like, yeah, and he sent an email about school conduct, school behavior, stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I really need to change my mindset going over there. And yeah, that's how I know it was on.
And I believe it will be a really good experience for you because being by yourself, it forces you to grow up. It forces you to mature a bit earlier. Not saying that's necessarily a bad thing. Definitely going to be good in terms of building that building that individuality, building that self-reliance. So what are some of the things you're looking forward to in Jamaica?
I'm looking forward to a whole lot of stuff. I just wanna train hard. I know the workouts can be brutal, but
you have idea, and I mean, every time I come in the living room, I see in here watching Jamaica colleges. Who's the fella that's running Peter?
No, bro.
No, I don't know. Who's the guy from Jamaica colleges? What?
McKellen and Kai Kelly.
Oh, McKellen. And McKellen is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what will be some of the expectations you in contact with him? Huh? Yeah. What will be some of the expectations you think will be placed upon you when you get there? I mean, obviously, you're gonna have to train hard. You're gonna have to be meeting certain quotas when it comes to the academics. But outside of those things, do you think that character is a big thing that they look at when they bring students in on their scholarship program?
Yeah. So me, I'm not like a big crash out person. Like I'll speak to everyone normal, but like you see when you're getting disrespectful, is another thing because like respect is like the highest form of how to put it. Once you have respect for me, I have respect for you.
Simple as
and
that.
Once you cross that boundary, me and you not too good. But other than that, I'm not going to come wrong nobody, just so I hope nobody don't come wrong. Please don't, it will be better for you. But like yeah. That is where all I really just looking for. No, I go and be held to high expectations. I go another trainer,
Right.
get great grades, a lot of stuff like that, and I just want to make my family and my coaches proud.
Yeah, but not only that, just the experience to be in another country. I feel like that's gonna be a really eye-opening thing for you seeing another culture. I mean, yes, it's within the region, but living in Jamaican culture, being amongst persons who are quote unquote different. It's just gonna be a really good experience for you. And I feel like at a young age as well, once again, it'll just do a really good job of opening your mind to the extent of life, the true extent of life. So yeah, I really look, bro. I excited though. I ain't gonna lie. I really don't want it to leave. Cause come on, bro. Come on. It's my little, so it'll be weird to not hire here. To not flicking come on around say like I always do. But best believe I'm gonna be back in the full 100 and I know, bro. I didn't even have to worry about you. You can go over there, mash up the scene, just like you've been doing down there. So yeah.
Look out for me next year, Karifta 2027.
Not low key, high key.
A monster.
That's all I have to say. That's all he has to say. He's gonna be a monster. You understand? Yeah, I'm mash up the place. So yeah.
TTO.
What? PTO?
TTO. Bro.
TTO with Trinidad Tobago. Oh. Yeah. You wanna end it?
Yeah.